I've been 3D printing for a while now. I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to make stuff like this. Crazy stuff like this. Or even simpler stuff like this Mandalorian mask, which is gonna be the focus of today's video. But there's also many other stuff you can make. Daggers, full-size swords, print-in-place nunchucks, whatever these things are, battle axes, katanas that fit in the sheath without scratching paint, and even some of my favorite fake prop guns. But we're gonna be focusing on one of my first 3D prints that I ever primed and made look like a prop, the Mandalorian helmet. This was made 3 years ago. I didn't really know what I was doing, so today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make your very own and customize it. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna be using MakerWorld to find the files. It's one of the best free 3D print sites to use. I mean, there are so many files. This is where I've gotten all of my files. I already have it up, so this is the one we're going to be using for the new Mandalorian helmet. Basically, you just, you just click whatever you want, and some people will have it cut here. You just want to find the complete one, hit download. It'll download for you. You don't even need to sign in. It's pretty simple, and they have literally anything and everything. This, I would really recommend you use MakerWorld. If you have another website, great. If you have money that you want to spend, go spend it. But if you're looking for free stuff and it's still good quality, MakerWorld is the place to go. So next you have to slice the files into G codes, which is basically what the printer can actually print. If you just give it the STL, it's just going to sit there what the heck are you giving me? And it won't do anything. It'll sit there and you'll waste your time. So I use Orca. It really doesn't matter. All slices are the same by now. I would recommend Orca, but it's really whatever you want to do. You come up here. When you log in, it'll say pick your printer. I have a Creality. Where did that go? I have a Creality K1 Max, so I'll be using this. You pick your plate. I just have the base plate. I don't buy plates. I just get glue. Some people say that's a bad idea. It's whatever you want. Filament, you want to select what you use. I use this. I mean, there's a bunch of different options. It's usually pretty, perfect for what you want to do. I changed the PT1 for a helmet. It really just depends what you want to do. Then you have this, which is basically how big your layer lines are going to be. I'd recommend 0.16. I mean, 0.2 is... it's not really going to be that much of a difference. 0.16 just makes it a little easier to sand and looks a little bit better. If you're not going to sand or print anything, I mean, you can literally just use this and it'll look fine. Then I'm just going to do a quick run through. I'll be posting a full video later on all of this. But basically, you have your settings for basically everything. So quality, you have your layer height, you want a 0.16. This is your line width, seam. This is what I use. Mine's not the best. I will say this multiple times. Get the prints done and spend more time sanding and working on it. I mean, it's so much better to have a quick print that doesn't look as good and take more time sanding it than to have a print come off looking really, really good, and when you sand it, you mess it up and have to reprint it, and it takes forever. Just print them fast, get them done. Try and get them as nice as you can with speed, but that's my opinion. If you want to get it slower and get it a perfect print, that's up to you. I prefer just speeding through it and getting it done. It's really preference. Ironing, you might want to use this. It basically just goes over all the layers with the nozzle and it just heats it up. It'll just go it over and basically gets it smoother. It adds so much time onto the print. To me, it's just not worth it. I really wouldn't use it. Then you have all this. I mean, I don't usually mess with any of this. For silk filaments, I would recommend you turn that on. It basically, sometimes when you print with silk, you'll see the layer lines through the walls. I would just turn print info first on for that. It's just because the heat and silk's silk's honestly horrible to print with. I really wouldn't recommend it. But bridging, really, I don't really mess with most of this. Strength, here's where you do want to mess with it. Walls is really whatever you want. The more walls, the stronger it's going to be. Thickness, like shells, doesn't really matter. Infill's really important. Should be at 10. I use 15 just because I dropped a lot of stuff, and I'm not really trying to break it. I use gyroid just because like it's not the same line being brought up over and over again. It's different. Some people like to say Cupid's better. It's really, I mean, there's some that are just horrible, some that are good. Like I think Archimedeans are just horrible, but it's really whatever you want. Experiment with it. You just have all these other settings. Really, I don't mess with much in the strength other than just infill and walls. I mean, it's really up to you. Speed, yeah, this is very important because this can make or break a print. Here are my settings. Basically, overhangs is like if something's hanging over, it'll slow down to make sure it turns out good and not like crap. Definitely turn this on. Travel speed, I didn't touch mine. I mean, these are the base for this because as I said, I just want it done, and I'm not scared to like waste time sanding. I'd rather sand it than I'd rather sand it forever than have it print forever, break it while I'm sanding, and have to sit there for another 20 hours while it prints. Support. Oh, tree auto is better for me. What is this? None of this really matters. Don't put. This is usually the best. Like threshold angle. Some people say change it. This is what I use. I mean, it's pretty simple. Raft. Don't do rafts. It's just a waste of filament. In my opinion, some prints you might want to use it. I just don't like it. There should be brim somewhere on here. Multi-material. I can't tell you how to use this. I don't have a multi-material printer. Oh, here, other. Brim. Turn brim on. It's usually pretty good. These are pretty good. I mean, feel free to go back. I'll give you like the most important things. Here's my speeds. Also, know your printer, honestly. I have a Creality K1 Max, as I said. Or if I didn't say, I don't know. But, really, you just want to make sure it's going to turn out good. Like, you don't want to rush. Or, no, you do want to. You don't want to rush through sanding. It's fine if you rush through this. You can't have it turn out like crap, though. So, like, don't turn this up to max printer speed and say go. Like, you'll ruin the print, and then you're going to come yell at me and be like, what the heck did you tell me to do? And okay, so we have your print. Right? So it's printing like this, and already the problem is when you go to print that, supports are going to get up there. Supports are great, but I hate them because it always makes the print look absolutely horrible, and you have to spend like 4 hours trying to sand it down. So what I'm going to do is rotate this. That should be... I think there's a setting if you just right-click. Yeah, center, drop. Okay, it just does not want to cooperate. That usually works. Just want to adjust it till you have it like the flattest you can get it. It's probably... Okay, so this one has like more of a... Yeah, so the Mandalorian helmet, as you can see, is like not exactly like the prettiest bottom to it. I mean, it has a bunch of ridges and stuff. So I mean, there's not much I can do. Yeah, the nice thing about Orca is you can make multiple plates. You can just, so you have multiple prints. Like I usually spam those for most of the stuff I make, because it's just nice to see everything and like you can adjust. And yeah, I mean that's basically it. I mean you would put whatever more parts, and you can hit preview. But I'm just gonna show you guys some other stuff you can do. So you can use this measure, and you just select 2 points, and it'll give you the width. You have to measure your head. I'd really recommend just taking like a tape measure. Just measure how big your head is. When you size it, do not say like, okay, so this needs to be 234. Or don't like turn uniform scale off and say this needs to be like 230. Or like say you want this to be like 180, right? Or 120. Don't do that. Uniform scale it so everything stays the same. Because if you mess that up, I mean, it's going to turn out looking like crap. So basically, you click preview, and it'll give you this. And it's just going to run through. It's going to generate all your supports to make sure the print turns out good. And you just got to wait. I mean, this is kind of... There we go. It took long enough. It's basically, you're going to see this. All your green is your supports. All your orange is what it's actually printing. And if you want to see better, you can take this on the side. You just drag it down and you can see how long it's going to take. And then it'll tell you your total filament. Oh my lord. It's because of all those supports. Luckily, there's this thing coming out in by New Year, hopefully. That's a filament recycler. I would highly recommend getting that just to make things like this not as much of a loss. Then you can go to device. I haven't done this, but I mean, it'll show you, but you got to do like IP, and you can connect to it wirelessly, and you can print it from your computer. I just do export G-code file, put it on a flash drive, and throw it in the printer. So yeah, that's gonna. I'll put like a montage of it printing and like a review over how it printed at the end. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss how to sand and prime it so it looks shiny, and then I'll be doing a paint video after that. And this can be applied to any 3D print. I'm just doing a Mandalorian helmet because it's pretty simple, and it has like a ton of stuff I need to do. And yeah, I mean, that's all. See you in the next one. Bye.